What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to solo the Alpha Velo Stalk mission. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button to help out with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of my future ARC content. But other than that, let's get into the video. So I've seen people do this multiple ways. I've seen people use a net projectile with a tech phase pistol, and they just hover in the air and shoot it with a tech phase pistol after they net it. That's one way you can do it. And then another way people were doing it was using a Giga. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it with a Shadow Main. I feel like a Shadow Main is a lot easier to get than a Giga, and Shadow Mains are just way cooler than Gigas. This Shadow Main that I'm doing it on isn't even imprinted to me. This one is imprinted to one of my tribe mates, and I was still able to solo the mission. So you don't need an imprinted Shadow Main to do this. I have about 16,000 health on this Shadow Main and 648 melee. So right here we wanted to test out something with the mission. I got one of my tribe mates to come up to the mission and stand in it while I started, and I got him to go back to base to see if he would get the rewards whenever the mission was complete, and we found out it doesn't work, so that should save you some time on trying it. So obviously the first thing you're going to want to do is start the mission. Go up to the mission dispatcher and you just press E on it. Then you're just going to scroll down until you see the Velonosaur Stalk mission. Click on it, and then at the top right you just click start mission. You're gonna have to wait till that bar fills up, waiting for other players to join, and then the mission will start. So the first thing you do in this mission is you're gonna have to follow the tracks to find the Velonosaur. They have a little indicator that points to where they are. You just look for the footsteps on the ground and follow them. After you find 12 tracks, you'll be able to fight the Velo for the first time. You're going to want to be using your stun a lot. The stun's really useful against Velos. Well, it's really useful against anything, really. You see how that purple bar is blinking at the bottom of my screen? That means you can use a heavy attack. To use the Shadow Main's heavy attack, you're just going to hold down your left click. And to stun with the Shadow Main, you just right click, and it'll stun a single target. If you're trying to stun multiple targets with the Shadow Main, you're gonna just hold down your right click. It'll stun pretty much anything in the area. After you do enough damage to the Velo right here, you're just gonna have to follow the tracks again until you get to 28 tracks, and then you just attack them again. Make sure you're using your stun. I don't use my heavy attack too much in the beginning because it's not really needed. You can if you want. It doesn't really hurt. Once you do enough damage to them, it'll let you follow the tracks again. After you follow these tracks the third time, you'll be on the last fight. It's going to spawn in 4 Dilos, 2 Thorny Dragons, and 3 Velos. Ideally, you want to take out the Velos first because they probably do the most damage. The Thorny Dragons have a ton of health in this fight, so those will probably be the last things that you kill. But for this fight, you want to make sure that you're using your stun a good bit. You have 56 minutes to do this mission though, so you have plenty of time. You can kill some of them, go sit on the side and force feed if you need to, and come back and still do the mission. Like that's how much time you have. An hour to do this mission is nuts. But I try to right here, I'm trying to fight them all at one time just to make it quicker. I didn't really have to do this right here. I just killed one of the Velos. I'm constantly using my stun and using my heavy attack every time I fill my bar, or at least every time I notice it. Bro, it's gonna be close. I didn't start this thing with max health, and Bro, I got them all fucking grouped up. Brennan, what the f, Brennan's over here tech punching him, bro. You see this shit? The shadow main, Brennan? It's nuts, dude. Who is that on the skill?
Oh no.
Oh my god. I'm dead. Then this guy on a skiff tries to grab me in the middle of the mission. I teleported. I'm trying.
You're so close. Someone go up there.
Bro, he ran.
Hell yeah.
I teleported away twice and he fucking took off zooming.
Damn. Hell yeah.
I'm trying to finish this real quick. Okay. If he comes back, he comes back. I want this. Why the fuck would he do it while I'm still doing the mission? Let me finish.
We're talking our players here. Our brains don't work too hot.
All I did was jump away and then he left me alone. I don't know what was up with that, but he could have easily got me. Also, to the guy on the skiff, if you ever happen to watch this video, you should probably wait until I'm done with the mission to pick me up with the skiff, because then you get the loot, buddy. Real genius of you. Anyway, so I go back to the mission and start attacking everything again. One of my tribe mates, Brimrain, comes up and starts tech punching stuff. Brennan just keeps coming over here and tech punching.
Dude.
At this point, I've already killed all of the Velos. Then I start killing off the Dilos, slowly but surely.
1 Dilo down. 2 Dilo down.
And now I have only the Thorny Dragons left. But if you look at the top, my HP is getting really low. So the Thorny Dragons are a little bit under half health. I wasn't at full HP when I started this mission. If I would have healed up to full HP, I would have been able to finish this mission without force feeding. And if this shadow main was imprinted, then I definitely would have been able to beat this mission without force feeding. So I go off to the side and I force feed until I'm at about 4k health. And then I go back down and finish the mission. Just killed the second to last Thorny Dragon and beat the mission. Look at the amount of loot you get from these missions. I got some advanced rifle bullets, some sniper rounds, turtle saddle, elevator tracks. The elevator tracks are good for demolishing and giving you poly, metal, CP, all kind of different saddles. Gas bag saddle. A lot of these saddles aren't that great, but 2 tech phase pistols, 2 sets of Journeyman Riot boots, 2 blueprints for pump shotguns, pretty decent damage shotguns, a rock ellie saddle. The only bad thing about loot from these missions is that you can't use the grinder to get resources from them. The items that you get from drops though, you can actually grind. It's a little extra tip for you. But yeah, the loot from these are nuts. If you just repeatedly do this mission, you'll get stacked on loot. The mission's pretty easy. If your shadow main starts to get low, you can always just leave and force feed. I want to give a huge shout out to It's Louie for being the main and supporting the channel. I also want to give another huge shout out to my boy I Am in Shane and Crazy Zach for being the main. I really appreciate the support. Y'all are awesome. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future art content. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.